If you're interested in how a slave bladder like this works, there's tons of stuff on the internet with animated drones. Right, we'll put some air onto it and make it work. Right, that's the valve working there. You can see it moving up and down, covering and uncovering the ports. If I'm moving it to the half position, you can see it only travels half as much. That can't stop that. There's two little valves on here. These are cylinder drain valves. When the engine is cool and you start it up, the steam condenses the water and they let the water out. So if we start it up, we open these, the air is actually coming out the bottom of there. So I'm looking forward to putting some steam on this at the weekend. This engine you've probably seen before. I bought this sort of half built. There was no crankshaft in it. The flywheel was missing. It had been built over the years by different people. Some of the work was good, some was atrocious. So I basically went about rebuilding it, but leaving as much original as I could. We'll run this one up on compressed air as well. This has got oilers on the main bearings. Once again, the wick oilers. But on this one the crankshaft's drilled, so the front one, this one here, actually feeds into the big end of the engine through the crankshaft. Similar to a car. This is the sort of engine that would have been used to drive a compressor on a fairground organ or something like that. Or it's not a model, it's a full size one. And it does run very nicely. This is what they call a displacement lubricator. As oil goes in there and the water condenses and pushes the oil into the cylinder. The intention is to build a governor for this and run a generator off it to give it something to do. That runs on virtually no pressure at all. That's hardly any left in the compressor tank, and it's running quite nicely. The only thing I didn't do was a flywheel. Once again, it was too big for my lathe. I did put the keyway in, but somebody else bought it and machined out the face for us. But that runs nice. It runs really well on steam. Makes nice noises. This one runs nice and slow. You can get a real slow beat on it, and this has got a serious amount of power. It's got no reversing gear on, so it only runs in one direction. And it does run nice on compressed air, but on steam it's different again. Anybody that's watched my videos over the last few years will probably realise that I've gone away from imperial and I'd use metric now for most things, unless of course it's an imperial thread. I have got a beautiful set of Starrett imperial micrometers with all the standards that I do use. My metric micrometers are a set I got given. They're reasonable micrometers, but they're all mismatched, different makes, and I haven't got any standards. I did get a set of micrometers given off Banggood. I did a review on them and they were alright for what they were, but I would have liked something a little bit better for myself to use. So what I've done, I've bought a set of Moor and Wright micrometers. These are the budget range, like that starting range. We'll have a look at them and see exactly what we've got. Set of 6 micrometers going from 0 to 125mm, which will cover most things that I'm going to be doing. The box is quite nice. It is a plywood box. It's got dovetail joints on. It's not, you're not paying for the box. I'm watching in the micrometers. Micrometers do feel nice. One thing I have got, normally that part there is a little ratchet, but on these ones it's actually that part there, that's the ratchet, which feels quite nice. So I've got a set of micrometers and standards, brand new. They'll need calibrating. They'll have been set up at the factory, but they won't be 100%. So I'm going to go about setting them up. Now, these are for sale on several engineering sites, but the site I bought them off is a company called Machine DRO. Now, Machine DRO gave me the new computer head for my milling machine to do a review on. So, because they gave me that, I went to them and I bought this micrometer set off them. You never know, if you ring them up and use my name, you might get a little bit of discount, because it did me a really good deal on them. I'll put a link in the beginning of the video so you can go and have a look and see what sort of things they sell. But I think they're not top end micrometers, but they're a very, very good budget starting micrometer. I'm going to pick on the 50mm micrometer and see what that one's like. So 50mm micrometer, 25mm standard. I haven't got a micrometer stand, it's something I need to make. So this little vise will have to do the job. Just make sure that the hand rods are clean. The little test piece is clean as well. Hopefully you can see that there. And that's basically spot on the line there. Just using the thimble, obviously you can't over tighten it. That's the idea of it. What I'll do, I'll get my 50mm Kennedy micrometer and check that, and just out of interest to see what that's reading. On this one, the ratchet's on the little end piece, the same as me Starrett imperial micrometers. That looks pretty good. Once again, I'll take the camera in. Right, so that's reading dead on 25mm, so that's actually right. We'll have a look at the 25mm micrometer. On the 25mm mic, you don't need a test piece. As long as the micrometer closes and reads 0, it's going to be right through the range. Yeah, so you close on the ratchet and you can see it's not showing 0. So what you do, you turn this part, as a little hole, and then you get a little key and you turn that part around until it does line up with the 0. So it wants to come this way a little bit. There's a little hole just underneath there that this little tool locks into. That's it there. It wants to come like that. Once more, it's getting there. Very, very slightly more, Fanny's hair more. Right, John will settle for that. Before the box gets too dirty, I'll give it a light fat off with some fine wet and dry and give it a coat of varnish. Once again, it's just time to say thanks for watching, thanks for subscribing, and as always a massive thanks for all the well wishes that are coming in. My dad's really settled down now, he's getting into the swing of things, and he's looking forward to moving into his permanent address, which hopefully should be in the very near future. Anyway, thanks for watching.